What up, guys? Hope everything's going well. Alright, smash the like button if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and if you don't agree with me, hit the dislike button, comment below, alright? Just let me know what's going on, and I may get some negative reaction from this video, and I'm like, fine, that's cool. I'm not here always to get 100% likes. I'm here for dialogue and trying to get some of the inside information what's going on. Okay, so today I want to talk about NBA Top Shot and the trouble with withdrawing money. And I have heard rumbles of this. Now I'm starting to see some other signs that people are frustrated. I saw Northeast Ohio Sports. He talked about this. He was upset even though he doesn't have that much money. And there's on the Top Shot blog, there was an update to withdrawal process. So I'm looking at this from a perspective of, okay, this is a company that obviously is in beta mode. Okay, it just came out, so there are probably going to be challenges in the beginning. However, they've raised millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they only have 4 people withdrawing money. Why can't this process be more automated? I'm just thinking to myself, at work, they're always, wherever I've gone, last 2 jobs, they've always talked about, let's automate some of the functions to make it go quicker. Unless they don't have good internal controls where they don't have the confidence. Or 3, they may be doing this on purpose. So less people will withdraw the money and keep the money flowing in NBA Top Shot, which will artificially bid prices higher. So that's what I'm looking at right now. The more this goes on, the more I'm thinking that this is done intentionally to make it much more difficult to take your money out. And from what I've heard, you need at least $1,000 in the account to withdraw money. Okay, I'm coming from the stock market side, where I look at my trading account. I could take an ACH any day of the week I want. There's a limit of maybe $10,000, per day or whatever. I don't know what it is, but the threshold is much higher than $1,000. So the thing is that this ACH payment, I could get within 2 days if I wanted to. So I usually don't take out, the max, maybe a few $100 here and there. And if I wanted a larger amount, then I would request a wire, and they would facilitate the wire, where you could probably get more funds than $10,000 out. So I'm looking at it. Okay, big companies are able to facilitate these transactions very easily. Why can't NBA Top Shot do the same? Well, my thinking is, obviously, they're doing it on purpose. And then not only that, I did some videos about NBA Top Shot, and I criticized, this whole system that they have. I was saying that, there seems to be all of these media companies pushing everybody in at the same time. And I was thinking, okay, is this some sort of pump and dump? Because I've seen this, in Wall Street, when I follow stocks, other ETFs, there seems to be some hanky-panky going on here. Obviously, there doesn't need to be a hanky-panky going on, but, that's the first thought. And secondly, I view things from a perspective of fragility. You're like, what the hell is that? So there's this author, Nassim Taleb, and he was an options trader, and he became a philosopher. And he's made millions of dollars in the options market because he's detected certain currencies that were fragile. The stock market he viewed as fragile at that moment, and he made huge options bets. I'm not going to get into it right now because that's off topic. But looking at this concept of fragility, if a system is fragile or a company is fragile, that means it's able to break down easily. And if you look at the opposite of it is anti-fragile, it's very hard to break down that company or that system. And whatever's thrown at it from left and right, it's very hard to bring it down. I would argue that Tom Brady would be anti-fragile, right? Even at the age of 43, he could beat all these top quarterbacks: Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes. In terms of Top Shot, the initial view that I had of it is that it's fragile. They don't let people withdraw money in excess of, what is it, $1,000? Someone tell me how much it is. Some people are saying it's $3,000, whatever the amount is. Okay. Secondly, it takes a long time to withdraw your money. And yes, I've seen people saying that, I've been able to withdraw the money, but it takes a significant amount of time. And how long could it take? Maybe 6-7 weeks. And on top of it, they've raised millions of dollars, and they only had 4 people at first, and then they increased the amount of people to 8. And if they're not automating this, you have to ask themselves, why not? Every company automates their functions, and I'm just looking at it from, okay, they probably don't want a lot of people leaving. And if they have a lot of people leaving, the prices collapse, and no one really would want to be involved in NBA Top Shot. So I think they're creating that illusion for that. I've been hearing that prices haven't been going steadily higher for NBA Top Shot, but you could say the same thing with modern basketball as well. And some vintage as well. Some Michael Jordan PSA 10 cards went from $750 earlier, a month or two ago, to $456,000. So you've seen some decreases. So I'm just looking at this that, okay, what happens when other sports introduce a similar product like NBA Top Shot? What's going to happen to NBA Top Shot? People would want to leave, and get into other, sports. The prices would go down. No matter what tactics NBA Top Shot will do, competition is going to drive these prices down. Granted, in the future, there may be a Top Shot that may be worth a significant amount of money, and people could continuously flip that and make money. I gave an example last time. What if you had an NBA Top Shot moment of Kobe's last game, some sort of moment? I think that would be interesting. Even though I'm not really a fan of digital collectibles, I think if the collectible space is to survive, stuff like that would probably retain value. Or like Michael Jordan's last shot over Brian Russell. But anyways, I'm just looking at this business model, and it doesn't look too bright for me. I mean, yeah, they could come up with some innovations in the coming years, but there's more competition. And they don't allow quick withdrawals of their funds. And I'm viewing that as NBA Top Shot isn't too confident about their business model. Because, the herd came in, and the herd is, now losing money. Obviously, there are some people that have made good money, but, all this influx came, with the ESPN advertising, with the, not advertising, but like they're talking about it. You could say promotion. There was a sports guy on YouTube. This is like Pat McAfee. I forgot his name. He was talking about it. Everyone was in at the same time, and when everyone's in at the same time, that's hype, and I stay far away from it because I've been burned before, dealing with the markets like that. So that's why I'm very skeptical about this. So anyways, I view Top Shot as fragile. I still wouldn't invest in it. And digital collectibles, I did a video on this before, but they will be popular in the future. Not sure what particular NFT will be the champion out of this. It's going to be like the tech bubble once again, but there will be probably a few good opportunities. And yes, there will be millionaires that come out of this. Mark Cuban made millions from the tech bubble, even though broadcast.com was pretty much garbage. And there will be Same thing will happen with NFT. Someone will have made millions of dollars like they are right now, and it's garbage. But something great will probably come out of this space. Even though I'm not investing in the space, I still like cardboard. I like scarcity, and that's not going away anytime soon. I know some people saying, hey, it's going to go away. No, it's not. You're still going to be able to buy on some of these websites. Jackie Robinson card, that's a piece of history. That's not going away anytime soon. Satchel Paige, that's a part of huge history. Sandy Koufax, that's a huge part of history. So anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Once again, even if you don't agree with me, hit the disagree button or dislike button. Comment below why. But if you do like the video, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.